Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with another review for The Love Experiment, Season 1, Episode 6. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. When the episode first opens up, they are back from the getaway. So the men come over to welcome them back. And, you know, Mars has Chuck, Yannick, and Ashawn. Tam has Ryan, Jamal, and Josiah. And Paige only has Justin remaining. Baby, Justin came through that door and gave her a kiss. I felt like I was intruding. I said, oh, honey, let me look away. Paige, quit playing, girl. And just choose Justin because y'all been kissing. And that was one of those, baby, I'm so happy to see you. That was a relationship hug. Y'all are already together. So anywho, they sit down and she's telling him that she left Chris in the woods. And I mean, that was good news for him. Over with Mara, she's over there talking to her guys. And Tam is telling Ryan that she's not getting no good morning text. Like, where is my grand rising, beautiful? You know, I want to be in rotation. And it's not happening. He's basically just coasting and she don't like it. Now, Tam, honey, go on get rid of Sweet Ryan because the two of you won't be anything more than friends. Okay, it was nice to try to think outside the box and you thought he was cute, but he's not a puppy. You can't adopt him and take him home, honey. Either you want to be with him or you don't. And I don't think you want to be with him. Moving forward. So Paige asked Justin over there while they're talking, what are his views on gender roles? And he was saying, you know, they're a team. They come together. They determine what's best for them, not what he says goes. Now, that's where Chris messed up. I'm with Chris on the man leading the household. Please lead me, honey, because I'm tired of making decisions. I'm tired of choosing what we going to eat every night. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. Baby, please take some burden off of me. Please. But I think where he went wrong is when he said, well, my dad says goes. You know, my mom just basically falls in line. That's where he lost me. Okay, but please lead me, honey. Lead me. So anywho, she liked that. She was feeling that answer because it aligns with what she wants. So the two of them are on the same page. No pun intended. Over with Tam, she talking to Josiah and she's asking him how he feels about her having a male best friend. And he was like, I'm cool with it. Is he going to be in the wedding? Because I'm down. So then she asked if he would ever let his friends joke on her in his face. And he said, nah, because it's going to be on sight. My girl is off limits unless you want to fight. And I know that's right, baby, as it should be. But speaking of joking, let's just call Yannick over here so we can see what all was said. Okay, and we can also ask Jamal to leave as well. I'm really wanting to get down to the bottom of it. Not y'all coming back and acting like it never happened. That was a big thing when y'all were at the getaway. So I really want to know what exactly was said. Honey, is it just me? I don't know. I mean, if it were me, that would be the first order of business. Like, now what was said now? Now you call me who? Oh, okay. Everybody in here about to be extinct if y'all keep messing with me. But I have to say, I do like Josiah and Tam together. They seem to be vibing. But Tam, you ain't slick. Girl, you are definitely a Virgo. Not you came and sat next to Josiah ass first. I said, girl, why you got your lovely lady lump all in his face to sit down? Girl, you did not have to sit down backwards. Like, what is that? I said, look at her. She gonna come sit down backwards. Ma'am, just come in and have a seat. But you had to show him that thing was thangin', honey. I know. Over on the other side, Paige is telling Justin that she has to go back into the hall. So he's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, you know, I want you to find what you're looking for and what you're seeking. So now Paige mad. She's mad that he's being neutral. She's like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, I don't know why he's just acting like that. He's being real neutral. I mean, I can't read his mind. Ma'am, you know that this man wants you. He done put his nasty hands inside the Skittle bags and pulled out all the green Skittles. Okay? He wrote this haiku for you, the spoken word of it all. Honey, he wants you. Okay? But at the same damn time, this show is different from other dating shows. The ball is in your court. You call the shots. You want him to chase you and then you get upset. And girl, this is just a mess. You want him to chase you and then you want him to get upset because you're going into the hall? Girl, make it make sense. It's not making no sense. Then if he would have gotten upset, then you would have ran to the women. He's possessive of me. He's pissed because I'm going into the hall, but I have to do what's best for Paige. Paige, get it together or leave it alone, girl. Why must you be my problem child? Why? I like all three of the ladies. I really do. I just want Paige to get herself together, child. I mean, he still likes you, Paige. Okay, let me talk to you as a big sister. Okay, this is what I would tell my own sister. Girl, he still like you, but both of y'all are playing a little game. He playing too cool for school, and you want him to fight for your honor when really it's you that makes all of the decisions. I know it's different, but you gonna go into that hall, and what you want him to do? Act a fool? You gonna have to go in the hall whether or not he acts a fool. So just go in the hall, choose somebody, because we know you ain't gonna want them, and then come on back and pick Justin in the end. Girl, I ain't got time to play with you. So it's time for them to go into the hall by themselves. Tam, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. You need to really take your time this time, because baby, that lineup you got is a little questionable. As questionable as Jamal's hairline. Something's missing. I done tickled myself with that one. Oh, child. Jamal, I'm just messing with you. But you made me mad when you called my girl T-Rex, honey, and you ain't fooling me. I know you said it. Oh, hey, that's so funny. So the men can speak this time. Okay, so when they go into the hall, they can speak to them, because last time they had earplugs in, so they weren't able to speak. So Paige enters the hall first, and she sees Isaac. Girl, swipe left, okay? Or hell, walk left. Please do not choose Isaac. Isaac is full of game, flirting with all the ladies down at the bodega. Now, I don't know if he be down to the bodega, but he seemed like he from New York, and he just be down there talking to everybody that passed. Just keep going. Just go left. Go left. So then Tam enters the hall, and she sees Kenny again, this time with no hat and a head full of product. Okay? I said, baby, not that head slick down. She sees Kenny in Return of the Mic. Yes, the mic, not the Mac. Mike know how to piss me off. He know how to get on my nervous system. I said, Mike gonna get on my nerves if he don't do nothing else. Moving forward. Now, if you don't remember who Mike is the gentleman that she went on her very first date with. And there was an impromptu elimination, and they weren't used to the process. And it was the very first episode. And she was like, I got to eliminate him now. And I was like, girl, go let him and his grandma sweater go. But Tam was like, what am I going to do? What I'm going to do? So she go to the back and talks to the producers like, y'all just want me to let him go? And the producers are like, and does. Okay. And do. So what you going to do? And she decided to let Mike go. So, child, Return of the Mic. So Mars is browsing. Now, for me, I don't think Mars really likes none of these men. And I do mean not none. It's just something, I don't know if she just plays it cool or if that's really her demeanor. But for me, it just gives, let me get through this. I don't see none of these tats. I don't see the grill. I don't see the, I don't see the all black tinted windows. Baby, it's not giving for me. It's not giving. But I'm going to just do what I need to do to get through the process. That's what it's giving for me. I'm hoping that she likes at least one of them, but it just seems like she doesn't. Back over with Tam. She talking to Kenny for whatever reason. Let me tell you something. After him calling me sis, bruh will not be in my face. I'm just telling you that right now. Him and his microaggressions can go to hell. Tam, I don't know why you're talking to him, but since you are, let's get into it. So Tam asked him if he could do things differently, would he? And he was basically saying, hindsight is 20/20. Of course, he would do some things. But then he gonna have enough nerve to say, but I'm kind of unsure about pursuing you. Boy gone. Why are you even here? His personality really sucks. Now, I have encountered some sucky men, but they have a little bit of an endearing quality about them. Something that's redeeming. He has absolutely, that personality of his is awful. Girl, in how many ways does he have to show you that he is here for the cam and not the tam? Honey, he don't want you. He's here for camera time. I don't know what his agenda is, but it is not to find love with Tamara. Over with Paige, she sees Chris. Child, Chris ain't been gone 6 hours yet. Where was he, in the car? Baby, Chris said, let me spin the block, literally. So he pulls her aside to talk to her about what he meant on the trip, and he also apologizes. Now, I don't think he should have apologized because those are his beliefs. Maybe he should have apologized for the way things came across when he said that his mom had absolutely no bearing on what happens, and his father calls all the shots, and that's the way that he's going to run his household. But your beliefs are your beliefs, so you shouldn't have to apologize for those. So she tells him, his mentality is what he believes, is what the way he was raised, so he needs to find someone that matches that. She said, look, he could not change in 24 hours, so I'm good. I am glad that they were able to talk, but Paige ain't going for it. And I feel like it's for the best. I really do believe it's for the best because they're unequally yoked. Paige is not looking for what he's looking for, and it just would never work. It just would never work. Moving forward. Child Tam over there talking to old goofy tail Mike. So she's telling him she sent him home because he objectified her and he ate off her plate. Okay? Keep your hands on your own plate. And I'm telling you right now, I'm the same exact way. I do not share food, money, or men. Don't come over here because those three will not be shared. I'm just saying. And Tam, please don't bring Mike back. He seems childish. And if you do decide to bring him back, make sure he leave that crochet sweater at the house. Okay? Make sure you leave that sweater at home. I don't want to see that sweater, Mike. Now, if you're going to come back, you're going to have to come back with a new wardrobe because I don't want to see that sweater. All the ladies meet back up because now they've gone into the hall. So they're all standing in the hall and they're telling Tam that she should bring back Mike. And she's like, well, what about Kenny? Girl, what about him? He just told you he don't even want to pursue you for real. Girl, Paige is next. So they're like, girl, I know you're going to bring back Isaac. Ugh, y'all getting on my nerves. Why are y'all telling her to bring back Isaac? So she was like, well, what about McCoy? They're like, well, he gives arrogance. He gives cocky. No, he doesn't. He gives mature. I know it's different. And Isaac gives cheater, pumpkin eater. And he gives a liar in waiting. That's what Isaac gives. That answer he gave about a woman waiting for him back home is all that I needed to know. He would be a definite no for me, big dog. So they go back into the hall. Paige listening to them, she chooses McCoy and Isaac. Well, Chris, gone on to the house, honey. Pack it the hell up and head on to the house. Isaac was the wrong move, in my opinion. I would not have chosen him. So now it's Mars's turn. She chooses Henry. He said he was a photographer, but honey, he looked like he wanted to be a modeler the way he was dressed. I said, baby, what is going on? It's giving America's Next Top Model the male version. Mars's pics are all over the damn place. I don't know what actually draws her to the men. I don't know. It's like she just picks randomness. So I'm just not really sure. Tam goes back into the hall and she stands in front of Kenny first. He started talking about, well, I mean, I'm ready for the finale. She said, well, what's the finale? And basically, he ready to get the hell to the house because he don't want to pursue her and he don't want nothing with her. I think she was about to choose him, but he put his foot in his mouth. And then she went on down there and chose Mike. Girl, what am I missing? Now, he's a very cute guy. Okay, don't get me wrong. He's cute, but I don't think he should have come back. I just don't. In the next scene, it's the next morning and Ryan shows up with room service. Baby, he delivered her a handwritten good morning message. He drew her an iPhone. I was like, aw, and he brought her some pancakes. Charlie trying to get her the carbo load so she has the strength not to send him home. I said, baby, not the pancakes. Oh, honey, it was sweet. But Ryan, I think it's a little bit late, honey. It's a little bit too late for the carbo load of it all. So now it's time for them to eliminate someone. So Mars goes first and she eliminates Ashawn. I don't know why she let Ashawn go, y'all. He's cute. He dresses well. He has great conversation. He's attentive. Child, let me go fall in Ashawn's DMs. Wait a minute. How old is Ashawn? Never mind. Never mind. Honey got Ashawn looking at me like a cougar, honey. I'm 41. I do not know how old Ashawn is, but baby, if I were a little bit younger, yes, ma'am. Okay? Because I'm trying to expand my horizons. And I feel like Ashawn is a good guy. Now, I know some people probably thought he was being performative when he was making her food and this, that, and this and but I really genuinely think that that's the guy that he is. Okay? You know, my discernment is pretty good. It wasn't always that way, but it is now. So I think he's a nice guy. But anywho, I feel like Chuck should have gotten the boot. He's given absolutely nothing. He ain't even really participate at the talent show, and I ain't gonna never let that go. You being the MC does not a talent make, but he's still staying around, child. With Tam, she chooses to eliminate Ryan, and I think that was for the best because she was wasting his time. She knows that she cannot see herself with Ryan. It really should have been a double elimination. Ryan and Sherman Hemsley head Jamal. He should have been gone. All I have to say is good luck, Aishan and Ryan. I am sure the ladies are lined up, baby. Them DMs popping, okay? It goes down in the DM. I am pretty sure they are lined up. If I had to choose for Tam from her lineup, I would choose Josiah. I mean, he does dance like a Sims character, okay? But they make the most sense from the men that she has left. And aesthetically, they look cute together. Because really and truly, let's be real. None of these people on this show gonna run off into the sunset and get married. So they look good together, so just go and get together. Moving forward. So it's date night, but all the men go on their dates together. So 1 woman and 3 men. Mars hosted a cooking date. Paige is doing a walk around, plants and flowers and whatnot. Nicoy tells her that he's a plant dad, and that was major points for him. And Tam is having a hookah date. I said, Tam, not you sitting there smoking hookah with the guys, girl. So Tam asked Mike how he handles rejection. He said, I handle it badly. Okay, and on that note, it would have been a wrap for me. Because if I want to break things off, I need to know that you will accept it and move the hell on. I don't want you showing up to my house. I don't want you knocking on my door. I don't want you sending me consecutive text messages. I don't want you following me from fake Instagram pages. Like, no, that's not going to work for me. Jamal, though, I was paying attention, y'all. On this date, he seemed so disinterested. I said, does he really want to be here? Do any of the men on Tam's side besides Josiah and Mike's overly aggressive behind really want to be here? I don't know. It's just, it wasn't given for me. Mars over on her date, she's a little bit tense because it's overwhelming to have all the men there and just her. So she's asking the men their favorite foods, just trying to break the ice. Yannick notices that she's a little bit tense, goes over and gives her, a little shoulder massage. So they go outside to talk. And she's telling him, that she's really stressed. And what does he suggest when he's stressed? So he tells her to close her eyes and goes in for a kiss. Child, she opened them eyes up to Chuck standing there. When I tell y'all I screamed. I screamed so loud. I said, what the hell? Oh my goodness. Chuck was standing there like them little kids do at the side of the bed while you're sleeping. You know how when your baby first learns how to get out of the bed and you wake up and they're just standing there looking at you like Jason or Freddy Krueger or something, scaring the crap out of you. When I tell y'all I hollered so loud the way Chuck was just standing there looking when she opened them eyes up. Oh, honey, he messed that whole little moment up. Chuck, if you don't get lost. Back over with Paige and his boring walk around date. She's upset that Justin was not talking as much. She feels like maybe he's getting comfortable and she don't like it. Girl, Paige knows she wants some Justin, don't she? She don't care about none of these other men. Baby, y'all just standing there. If Justin is not participating, the whole damn night is a wash. Paige does not want anybody but Justin. So there's that on that. Mike is over there being all weird with Tam and her dates, talking about Tam needs to drop everybody else and hop on Pop. Sir, you just got back. Relax. You haven't even unpacked the bag yet. It's weird. It's getting weird. Just calm down, okay? Just calm down. So after the dates, all the women get together to discuss, honey, because you know how we like to do. Once we go out, we come back and we talk about it, girl. So tell me why hats, because we be giving them nicknames and whatnot. So anywho, they all get together to talk about it. Paige was telling them that Justin was playing it cool, but Nicoy kind of stood out to her because, they have some of the same qualities. So then Mars tells them about Yannick and how he planted one on her. And Yannick said, baby, it's down to the wire. But Yannick, aside from all that smooching, did Jamal call Tam a Tamarosaurus Rex? Aside from all that, where is the answer, honey? I needs to know. So they decide to go upstairs to hang out with the guys. And Mike was being all extra grabby, trying to grab Tamira's butt. He has teamed too much. It's actually cringy. Now, I don't mind a good butt grab, baby. You have to be my man. Don't be putting your hands on me and you just got back. Sir, I don't even know you. I met you episode 1. We're in episode 6. Like, boy, goodbye and good night. So Josiah pulls Tam to the side for some one-on-one time. And they actually look really cute together. They're sitting down, they're talking, they're vibing. Mike is being all obnoxious and belligerent upstairs, talking all loudly. So now it's total chaos. Mike's showing out, being loud, crazy, impeding on the conversation that Josiah and Tam were having. So Isaac shows up with food for Paige. So he takes some food downstairs to Tam. So Tam trying to eat this fried fish plate. They arguing all over it. I said, oh no, ma'am, honey. Tam is stuck in the middle. She's uncomfortable. Mike, you better stop playing. Because Josiah seemed to be ready for that whatever, honey. He seemed to be ready for that action. I could tell he was trying to be easy, but Mike was kind of pushing it. Just really digging. So Tam calls Paige for backup. All of them come downstairs and it's getting a little heated. So Tam pulls Mike to the side to tell him, dude, I am dating. What are you doing? We're not together. You cannot be like that. I brought you back, but I did not bring you back for this. So she's trying to explain to him how she's feeling. He's like, he was touching you, though. He was touching you. See that right there? Lets me know that you would not have made it this far had you stayed. Because that's the name of the game. You're not her man. When you become her man, then you can say whatever you want to say. But boy, anyway, so he's saying he's drunk, but really and truly, I think that's who he is. He changed the whole vibe of the house. He can go expeditiously and never return. And that was the end of the episode. Now, this episode, it really didn't give a lot of zhuzh, like past episodes, but it still kept my attention because I really do like this show. So as I tell y'all each and every week, if you have not watched it, go ahead and check it out. And if you don't feel like you have time to check it out, at least you checked out the review. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.